public.
Sir, I'm going to ask you to step out here.
No, don't touch me.
I'm going to.
Don't touch me. I will sue your ass. Do not touch me. Observe and report. You're public safety. You're not the police. Touch me again and I'll sue. No. No.
Ma'am, could you get your
I'm waiting for the
please?
police to get here. I'm waiting for the police to get here. No, you're causing the disturbance.
We're trying to help him out.
This is public. This is where the public could be. I can't go on that side.
This is a private office.
It's not private. It's public. Paid by.
Sir.
It's paid for by tax dollars. No, I'm waiting for the police.
What's up, guys? Welcome in. All right. What's up? Hey, Bully, it's good to see you, bro. Vigilance Committee, Mark, Robert, Misfit from Zanti. Let's put these comments up here. Let me turn on the closed captions for our friend R Guy and everybody else who needs it. Let's turn that on. Closed captions are on. So we do have a follow-up video. This one was sent to me by Vinny himself from the video. And I will read the email to you guys as well. Hopefully Vinny finds his way in here. His rights were violated. And he did an interview recently as well. Maybe we'll watch some of the interview. Well, let's continue to watch really quick and then I'll rewind it to the beginning so we have full context of what's happening.
Do me a favor, somebody call PD, please.
I already called them. They're on their way. I already called them.
Well, we're going to have you escorted out because you're not following the
rules. West Texas audience.
You don't understand. You cannot trespass me from public.
We're trying to help you out here, okay? You're not being very cooperative.
He's not being cooperative. You're violating my Fourth Amendment right.
Violate anything.
Policy is not law. Policy is not law. You're violating.
It's a policy. It's a town policy.
I don't have to listen to policy. You have to listen to policy.
I don't have to listen to policy.
I don't have to listen to policy. No, I don't.
What makes you above the law, sir? What makes you above the policy?
No. I'm above the law. No.
Every other person in here has followed the policy.
Everyone here, that's because everybody's sheep.
No, they're not sheep.
They are sheep. They are sheep, and you're being recorded.
I'm not going to debate this with you.
I'm waiting for the police to get here.
And I'm going to ask you again.
I'm
going to take the camera away from you.
No, you're not.
Oh, you want to bet?
Oh, I can bet anything. Go ahead and violate my rights.
I'm going to block it. You're not supposed to be recording in here, sir.
I would prefer my kids not be on camera, please.
You're in public, man. You're in public.
Every other person in here.
This is public property, paid for by tax dollars.
This is crazy shit.
I have to play this game with you for long.
Don't touch me.
I'm not touching.
Do not touch me. Do not touch me. You're going to get sued.
Keep your hand off me, buddy.
You're going to get sued.
Keep your hand off of me.
You're going to get sued. Don't touch me. You can stand in front of me, but you can't touch me. 6 feet, buddy. 6 feet. I'm waiting for the police.
So this shit actually gets wild. All right, we'll rewind it to the beginning. As a matter of fact, let's watch some of the interview that he did with this guy right here.
Talking to him. Toughly talking to him. Evan M. Zuckerman. Yeah. And listen, I already know the government's watching me with a fine-tooth comb because apparently Evan M. Zuckerman didn't like what I said about him on my social media pages.
Thank you, Stephanie.
That'll get into the sentence later, but I'll tell you how I got him so perturbed where he just must have been fresh out of college.
Bro, we want to watch what's going on.
So what happened when you entered the building?
As soon as I saw the sign that says ID is required, I instantly took pictures of these signs.
So they're telling you can't record in a public building.
In a public space. It doesn't get more public than the town clerk's office. So I walk right past him and go to the town clerk's office, right? I go, hey, completely ignored him, right?
Yeah, let's start from the beginning. Where and when did this all begin?
This all started in at the end of March of 2023.
Okay.
I went to the Huntington Town Hall in Suffolk County, Long Island. I was there to get a copy of my mother's death certificate because I needed it for paperwork. But as soon as you go to the building...
So this guy was doing a Long Island audit, right? He was doing an audit in actually in Long Island. Is what he's saying, right? He was doing a Long Island audit in Long Island, where a Long Island audit would be done, right? Good job, Vinny.
Thing. Right before you walk in, they have a sign that says ID is required to enter the building, not requested. Those two words are very different, folks. Requested means they're asking you for ID, and you have the right to say yes or no to it.
Bob
Requiring
Dylan.
is different than requesting. Requesting is asking you, and requiring is demanding ID to enter your public building. That's like you having to show ID to enter your house or your apartment.
Right.
Would you, when you walk up to your house, would you ever show ID to enter your house or your apartment? No, because you own it. Well, those public buildings like the town halls, city halls, and any government building, that is owned by us. We, the people, own that building. The government forgets that they work for us. Until we commit a crime, we are their bosses, and they need to understand this.
So did you commit a crime when you entered the building?
Nope.
Okay. So you had no legal obligation.
To show my ID.
Okay. And so what happened when you entered the building?
Well, I saw the.
You guys definitely get out there and do more interviews with people regarding this kind of stuff. You know, we should be on fucking Joe Rogan by now. Hey, Joe Rogan, get a hold of Long Island Audit and get him on there, man. Right? Or somebody. Shit. I don't know. I've been on podcasts like David Nino Rodriguez and talking about this kind of stuff. And I got to tell you, they opened up that interview with, I back the blue, but I also support what you do. And I was like, damn, this one's going to be rough. This one's going to be hard. But I did very well on that podcast. And I actually won over a lot of people, you know, explaining what it is. So, but do you guys want to continue to watch some of the interview, him explaining what an audit is for an hour? I wanted to hear what actually happened to. Well, let's actually watch this video from the beginning and see what's going on. And then maybe we'll go back. Yeah.
They have to. You don't understand. They can't deny services. Becky, listen to me. They cannot deny services. This is publicly funded. You understand that? They
True.
can't violate my rights.
True.
Otherwise, I could sue. No, I could sue. No.
Do we have a problem?
Are you a police officer?
No, I'm the director of public safety for the building.
Oh, wait, hold on. Say, I need your name.
You can't.
This is
record-
public. This is public.
You cannot record inside
This
the
is
office.
public. Yes, I can.
Not inside
yes, I
this
can.
office.
Is
You
this
cannot.
publicly funded?
You can record in the hall, but you
No,
can't record in the office.
I can record here. This is public.
Sir, I'm going to ask you to step out here.
No, don't touch me.
I'm going to
Don't
ask-
touch me. I'll sue your ass. Do not touch me. Observe and report. You're public safety. You're not the police. Touch me again and I'll sue.
Hell no, he didn't like that shit at all, bro. Hell no. This fool been walking around like the cops in front of everybody. He's been pretending to be the cops inside that office the entire time. Right? And you just said that shit in front of everybody, bro. You just blew his cover, homie. This fool hella mad. No way, dude, you did that shit.
No.
Ma'am, could you get your
I'm waiting for the
please?
police to get here. I'm waiting
He's
for the police to
causing
get
a
here.
disturbance.
No, you're causing a
We're
disturbance.
trying to help him out.
This is public. This is where the public could be. I can't go on that side.
This
I
is
can
a
be
private
here.
office.
It's not
It
private.
does sound like Josh.
It's public paid by.
Sir.
It's paid for by tax dollars. No, I'm waiting for the police.
Do me a favor.
waiting
Somebody
for
call
police.
PD, please.
I already called them.
We're gonna
They're
have
on their
this
way.
sorted out.
I already called them.
Well, we're going to have you escorted out because you're not following the rules.
You cannot. No, you don't understand. You cannot trespass me from public.
We're trying to help you out here, okay? You're not being very cooperative. That's
He's
the
not
bottom
being
line.
cooperative.
there's a town
You're
policy.
violating my Fourth Amendment
I'm not
right.
violating anything.
Policy is
What's up,
not
Garden
law.
State?
Policy is not law. You're
Doesn't matter
violating.
whether it's law. It's a
No, no, no.
policy. It's a town
Policy.
policy.
I don't have to listen to policy. You have to listen to policy.
I don't have to listen to policy.
I don't have to listen to policy. No, I don't.
What makes you
No, I
above the
do
law,
not.
sir? What makes you above the policy? What
No, no.
makes you above
I'm
everybody
above
else?
the law. No, 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 no.
Every other person in here has followed the policy.
Everyone
You're
here,
right.
everyone. That's because everybody's sheep.
No, they're not sheep.
They are sheep. They are sheep, and you're
Sir,
being
I'm not going to
recorded.
debate this with you.
I'm waiting for the police to get here.
And I'm going to ask.
Every time they lose an argument, they always say that shit, huh? We're not going to get into a debate. We're not going to argue on the side of the road. That's because you don't know what the hell you're talking about. You're trying to enforce feelings.
You again.
Don't.
I'm gonna take the
Don't
camera
touch
away
me.
from you.
Don't. No, you're not.
Oh, you want to bet?
Oh, I can bet anything. Go ahead and violate my rights. You.
I'm going to block it. You're not supposed to be recording
I,
here, sir.
I would prefer my kids not be on camera, please.
You're-
Okay.
Now
You're
he's
in public,
stirring.
man.
He's
You're
stirring
in
up the
Another
public.
person in here.
This is public property, paid for by tax dollars.
Do I have to play this game with you for long?
Don't touch me.
I'm not touching.
Do not touch me. You do not touch me. You're gonna get sued.
Keep your hand off me, buddy.
You're gonna get sued.
Keep your hand off of me.
You're gonna get sued. Don't touch me.
What's
You
up,
can stay in
Brandon?
front of me, but you can't touch me. 6 feet, buddy. 6 feet. I'm waiting for the police to get here. He's violating my
Is
rights.
this the reason why you're here? or why-
No, I'm here to pick something up, but they're violating my Fourth Amendment right. I don't have
This
to.
is crazy.
Can I speak to you? Can I speak to you? If you don't, get the fuck off of
Son of a
me.
bitch.
Get
You
the
just
fuck
hit me in the
off.
head with that.
No,
Assault
you're
now.
you're
Now
touching
it's
me.
assault.
This fool. Whoa, bro. This fool's been putting a sign in front of him the whole time, and then he's playing the victim card now. You assaulted me. Oh, you've met Vinny the Guido before, Garden State? That's what's up, bro. Good shit. Yeah, he sent me the email. Should I read it really quick while we pause the violence? Pause on the violence, guys. Yeah, he emailed me back in 2024. Long ass time ago. He emails me, he says, "Hello, I just want to say that I'm a huge fan of yours and I greatly appreciate you for featuring my story a while back on your YouTube channel. Thank you so much for doing what you did for me. The reason I'm contacting you is because I need your help again if possible. I have an update for you about my current situation. My current situation will be listed below, and I greatly appreciate your time to take a look at this injustice when you get the chance. Thank you, sir. My story originally went viral thanks to Josh and Leroy for featuring it on their channels when this went down at the end of March 2023 with a follow-up by Leroy Truth. The Constitution State Brooklyn audits when they did a group audit at the Huntington Town Hall in Suffolk County Police Department, 2nd Precinct, days after my illegal arrest. I was on the podcast to discuss my personal experience dealing with the tyrannical corruption in Suffolk County, Long Island, New York, plus amongst a plethora of other topics as well. What was talked about? The Huntington Town Hall incident that took place at the end of March in 2023. I was there to get a copy of my mother's death certificate, and this is where my First, Fourth, and 14th Amendment rights were violated, were violently violated. Where the head of security and former public safety director Joe Sirigliano assaulted me with the weapon to the point where I had no choice but to defend myself. How I was completely railroaded and had my Sixth Amendment right to a fair trial violated multiple times by the tyrannical, corrupt judge Evan Zuckerman at the criminal court in the Coquitlam Court Complex in Central Islip, New York. How I had set up jury where most if not all jury members were related to a police officer, how I was robbed by my appeal attorney, and how he was disbarred from ever practicing law again. How my first attorney went into hiding after the trial and is no longer practicing law as well, and the reason why. Sorry, guys, had to clear my throat. So there's more of the email. Let's continue watching really quick. I'm gonna read it first to make sure that I'm not supposed to say or read anything that's not supposed to go public. But yeah, let's continue watching really quick.
You assaulted me. Do not. I'm allowed to defend myself.
Relax.
I'm allowed to defend myself. I'm allowed to defend myself.
This is an assault charge now. We have
Get my
witnesses.
phone. Get my
We
phone
have
and record
witnesses
this.
Now it turned into something you don't want.
Vinny, please stop.
You're not going anywhere.
I'm
You're
allowed to
getting
legally
arrested.
defend myself.
You're getting arrested.
You touched me. And
I didn't touch you.
Yes, you did.
You pushed me in the sign.
No, you pushed me. You pushed me, and it's all recorded. It's all recorded.
You punched me.
It's all recorded. Yeah, I'm defending myself. Did I hit you more than once? No, I did that to defend myself because you keep touching me. Do not fucking touch me. Self-defense.
Ma'am, your husband is going to get locked up for this. I'm going to press charges.
No, I'm not getting locked up for this. You touched me.
So what?
I'm allowed to defend myself.
Well, whoever he is.
We have cameras as well.
Yeah, exactly.
Camera, everything you did was
No,
recorded.
no. What you did, you kept touching me and you kept pushing me and you kept pushing me and you put your hands on
I
me.
did not put my hands.
I warned
My
you
hands
if you
never
did that,
touched
I was
you.
going to defend myself.
My hands never touched you.
Yes, you did.
My hands never touched you.
Yes, you did. It's all recorded. You put your hands on me, and I told you not to do that.
So basically, the rest of the email, he talks about how he had 2 lawyers, and they're not around anymore, so he has to defend himself pro se. So that's crazy, right? Lawyers, they don't care, man. They don't want to help us out. What's up? We got a call. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. This is what we get with our tax dollars, folks. People to violently fucking circumvent our rights. And this is why government is as bad as it is now, because along the way we forgot that we had every right to do this. And we've empowered government not just to steal from us, right? Our tax dollars, misappropriation of funds, monopolies on contracts, all kinds of shit that happens, backdoor handshakes and deals, right? This fool thinks he's mob connected or what? Or maybe he is. Maybe that's why he's like thinking like, I'm gonna have this guy whacked. I think he might be mob connected, guys. Look at public safety. More like fucking public terrorism. Terrorize the public. Public extortion expert. Fuck.
You're not law enforcement. You can't do that. You're a rent-a-cop. Pubic safety. Yeah.
Public safety.
You have no idea what you're talking about.
Pubic safety.
You have no idea what you're
Yeah?
talking about.
Are
Yes.
you a peace
hilarious.
officer? Are
I
you
don't
a
have
peace
to tell
officer?
you anything about what I
Are
am.
you a peace officer?
I don't have to tell you
Are you a
anything.
peace officer?
Not gonna-
Are you a peace officer? I told you I was waiting for law enforcement. You couldn't wait, could you? I told you I
asked
called
you to
them.
leave the room. Okay.
I don't have to listen to you.
You pushed me when hit me.
I do not have to listen
pushed
to
me in the-
you.
you hit me in the
I
head
do
with the
not.
sign.
I do.
You assaulted
I know
me with
you
the sign.
assaulted me.
No, I
You
did not.
assaulted me. Yes.
Never assaulted.
You assaulted me with the sign. This fool was holding it. What the? This fool was holding the sign. How did the guy assault him with the sign? This guy was holding it. Shit. Help me understand, y'all.
Yes, you
assaulted
did.
me with the sign.
No, you assaulted me, and it's all recorded. And I'm going to FOIA request all the security camera footage too. Prove it. Yeah, can't wait to go to the town clerk to FOIA request that. Trust me. Oh, I'm going to. No,
Please calm down.
no.
Dude,
He put his hands on me, Becky. He put his hands on me. He's not law
Did I
enforcement.
put my hands on him?
Vinny,
Yes, you
Never
did.
touched you.
Yeah, it doesn't matter. The cameras
fuck.
don't lie, buddy. The cameras don't lie. Cameras do not lie.
Vinny, calm down.
So the other guy behind him's a security guard. I thought he was an actual cop standing there, but he ain't no cop either. He's just dressed like a fucking cop. This one right here thinks he's fucking top cop right here. You guys remember that show, Top Cop? And give me a thumbs up or a 1 if you remember the television show Top Cop. I got a quick story about it. Top Cop. It was like a show. I think it was like maybe like 1 or 2, 3 seasons or some shit. It didn't last long. I guess I'll tell you guys the story whether you remember it or not. I had a teacher in high school, Mr. Bridges, and he used to be a cop. If anybody went to high school in Wasco, California, in a certain period of time, you're gonna know who I'm talking about, Mr. Bridges. Can't remember his first name, but Mr. Bridges was on the show Top Cop. No bullshit. He fucking showed the episode in class. He brought in the TV on wheels with the VHS VCR. Yeah, he was on the story. I guess the bad guy was gonna like and I'm gonna look for it online right now. If I find it, I'll play it. The episode. There was a bad guy that was trying to kill his partner. He was fighting with the partner. He came in or some shit and he helped the partner out. It was just like fucking situation. It's crazy, huh? Let me see if I can find it. You guys keep watching.
No,
Please.
no.
Vinny,
First of all, policy doesn't trump constitutional rights. Yeah, well, I wasn't even recording until they violated my rights. Now I'm recording. And I'm glad I recorded because it showed him putting his hands on me. No,
I'm begging you, please.
Becky,
I'm begging you.
I know what I'm doing.
But Vinny,
It's going to be a major lawsuit. Trust me.
But Vinny, I'm begging you.
No.
Please.
It's going to be a lawsuit.
I'm begging you, please calm down. I can't deal with any more stress in my life. I can't deal with having to worry about you.
Can't go in that door. It's private.
It's not private.
What does it say there?
Town clerk.
It says employees only.
Yeah, where's the office then? Oh, town clerk. See.
Lock the door, please. Wait a minute. Thank you. Too late.
So that's for you.
I told you not to do it.
Don't touch me.
I didn't touch you. I took your phone.
You cannot do that.
I just did.
You're going to be sued. You're going to be sued. Give me that. Give me my phone.
Found it.
Give me my phone. Give me my phone.
Disrupting everything right in here.
No. He's disrupting.
Go outside.
You're disrupting. Give me my phone.
Disrupting.
Give
We're
me-
waiting for the
give me my
police.
phone.
Let the police come.
Give me my phone.
Let it-
Give me my phone.
Play right now. All right, guys, we'll get back to Vinny the Guido here shortly. And moderators, please put Vinny the Guido's Rocky Bridges is his name. I found the episode, guys. Where you at? Where you at, Rocky Bridges? Mr. Bridges, he was my teacher. Bam.
Residents of Baltimore City and County, call 396-4575 for details.
Everything you're about to see and hear is true. Real cops, real cases compiled from actual events. Police stories told by the cops.
When I hear
There
about
he
an
is.
officer being killed in the line of duty, I always think about his partner. The relationship between a cop and his partner is a lot stronger than an ordinary working relationship. It's a lot stronger than an ordinary friendship. When anything happens to your partner, it's like it's happening to a member of your family. And that happens if it's good or bad. Henry and I had been partners off and on for 11 years. He was my best friend. When I got ambushed and shot,
Damn, I seen this episode in high school. This is I remember I told you guys what happened. Something with him and his partner and shit. Oh, Rocky Bridges. That fool used to be my teacher in high school. He was actually really cool though. I'm not gonna lie, man. He wasn't like the other teachers. He didn't give a fuck. We'd always go in class all high, at smoking joints in high school, and then go to his class. And this is the episode though. Real shit.
Henry was
Told
the
you
one
guys.
who got me to the hospital just in time.
Not enough water, not enough fish.
Mr. Bridges, if you're watching, remember me. If you're
Henry and I had just come back.
If you're just joining, I am Margate. We were watching Vinny the Guido's video, but then something reminded me of the show Top Cops, and I had remembered that one of my high school teachers was the cop on this television show. It only lasted like 2-3 seasons or some shit, and Mr. Bridges was one of my high school teachers. And he used to be a cop, and he was on the show, and he was like, "Oh, proud to show it." And I remembered about it, so I found the episode.
From a vacation
Crazy.
together with our wives and kids.
Crazy.
We'd hit the street about 7. The morning had nothing special written all over it. A couple of family beefs, a traffic accident, fairly routine.
I don't know, Rock. They look pretty hardcore. You think we should bust them?
It wasn't big.
I was a felony arrest type guy.
Just a show about a bunch of jackasses. It was like they would just not make up stories, but it was like reenactment type shit. But this fool right here talking, this gentleman here talking, Mr. Bridges, he was one of my high school teachers. We'll get back to Vinny the Guido right now. Thank you, Joe. Cool. Thank you, brother.
I wanted to go out, find some hardcore felon and, hook 'em and book 'em. Henry was more studious. He had this thing for the law and its word games. He was always looking to challenge a court decision. Different approaches, but we complemented each other. About 9 o'clock, Henry saw something.
Right, hold it here. We got something here. Right in the ditch here.
What's up with the creepy music and shit?
He's asleep.
Keys in the ignition. He probably passed out behind the wheel. Car went up over the curb, got stuck, sat there idle until he ran out of gas.
Yeah, well, better wake him up. Come on. We woke the guy, got him out of the car, shook him down. To me, he seemed sober. A little twitchy, but sober. I didn't think he'd blow a 1-0. That's the standard we use for legally intoxicated. 0.10 alcohol content.
Looks
I
like
wanted
Daniel's
to just
son.
leave him and move on to something more important.
This is a comedy. Yeah.
It's a waste of time.
I've been there.
Hey, the law says if he's behind the wheel, the car's in gear, and the ignition's on, that's drunk driving.
He's not gonna blow a 1-0.
Well, let's take him in and find out.
I'll make you a deal. If he blows a 1-0, we keep him. If he doesn't, we let him go back to sleep, and you and me, we go do something else.
All right, deal.
Is that a deal?
And I'm not gonna lie, man. Like, if that's exactly how it went down, because Jeff Bridges, fucking Rocky Bridges, my teacher in high school, he was lenient. He had like that mentality, like, hey, it's so what if you're high? You smell like weed. And back in the day, weed was still illegal. We didn't even have weed shops. It was not legal like that at all. Cops would hem you up if you smell like weed. Take your ass to jail, straight up. They'd search your entire fucking car. Probably even go to your house and search that shit too. Sit you down on the curb, beg you to start snitching. Fuck that. So, but Bridges, he knew we was always coming into class high. He could smell that shit. Like I said, that shit was highly illegal then. And He didn't care. He was cool about it. Everybody knew that shit. Motherfuckers are making deals in his classroom and shit. Chopping it up, doing lines in class. Like, come on, man. This motherfucker's cool. He's not that fucking cool. Kick back. His partner will get all the promotions, ID everyone, take them to jail. Yeah, no shit. And fucking Rocky Bridges ended up as a teacher. He wasn't going nowhere in that department for being cool. Isn't that deal? He just kind of like two female cops that flipped the coin. And no shit, huh? Yeah, no shit. He admitted to that shit. What's up, natural born serial killer? Good to see you, bro. I go live every morning at 9 a.m.
Put him in the car. I kept telling him it's probably nothing because he still seems so twitchy, and I thought, he's not a keeper. I wanted him to relax.
Hey, man, let me walk. I'll meet you at the station. Don't you worry. No problem.
That vacation must have done us the world of good. He thinks we look like rookies.
The Alcohol Investigation Bureau is where the county keeps its breathalyzer equipment.
I think what happens is that dude fucking gets a hold of a gun or some shit like that. Like, I think he gets out of his handcuffs or something like that happens. And or gets the partner's gun, and then fucking Rocky has to go in there and save the day. But Mr. Bridges, when he was our teacher in high school, he was around the same age as he is right there. Like, he looked exactly the same as he did right there in class. He didn't dress with the suit and tie, though. Yeah, he didn't dress with the suit and tie. In school, he just t-shirts and shit like that. He was cool, though. I'm not gonna lie. For being an ex-cop and being a teacher, he was cool.
There's
man.
a 4-digit combination to unlock
Everybody
the
liked
door.
him.
Inside, there's a series of gun lockers. Procedure is you lock up your gun, put the key in your pocket. That's the extent of the security.
No shit. Yeah. Yep.
I'll write the report, you do the test.
All right.
Forgot my notes in the car. Be right back.
No problem.
Excuse me. The video that we were sharing, AFA and J-Town Press had already shared it. And they did a video on Vinny the Guido on his situation or arrest. Or lawsuit, as a matter of fact. But he does have an update on the lawsuit. And he's doing it pro se, so we definitely want to send everybody over there. While we were watching his video, which we're actually going to go back to his interview that he did with somebody after this. While we were watching that, I remembered a story. And I shared it with you guys, and I decided to look for the episode and watch it really quick. So we'll get back to it.
The suspect's name was Bobby Ordonis. I found out later that he'd been on a rolling terror for the past few days. Drunk, thrown out of bars, threatened to kill a bartender. On the way back from the car, I ran into a deputy I knew. Routine morning, nothing happening, so we talked for a couple of seconds. One shot, just that one shot. It seemed to go on forever, and I thought, oh God, he forgot to lock up his gun.
Dang.
I thought, I'm gonna get shot. I've been shot before. I know how it hurts, but I couldn't let that bastard shoot Henry again. The guy was crazed. He was in a blind rage. I assumed he was on PCP. He was so powerful. It was everything I could do to hang on. I realized that Henry was probably dead. I didn't know what else I thought. I didn't have time. My hands were getting sweaty. I could feel myself losing my grip on the cylinder. I let go and tried to get a better grip. The Magnum fired right next to my ear. The concussion was so strong, I thought I might have been hit. The round went through the wall, across the courtyard, and into a courtroom. This alerted the bailiffs, but the Alcohol Investigation Bureau is hardly used in the morning. So the bailiffs weren't sure where I was and didn't have the combination to get in anyway. Meantime, me and this guy were still fighting it out. Then the guy pulled a gun so hard that he pulled me to my feet. That was his big mistake.
Hey, man, Rocky Bridges is a big dude, too, man. He's like fucking 6'2" or some shit. Hey. Longest struggle with a gun.
I heard the hammer click. I could hear the bones in his fingers pop. I can't get the hammer to go all the way back. Finally, it came all the way back.
Yeah, right, Mr. Bridges. You, you probably already had the gun. And you put it to his face and pulled the trigger, didn't you? Oh, shit. This how you told the story, bro? He probably pissed you guys off. He probably didn't even have the gun. He probably pissed you guys off and you guys fucking beat his ass and then blew his face off. Who knows, man? I don't know. I'm just saying. I'm just kidding, by the way.
The deputies and bailiffs couldn't get past the 4-digit code.
Supposedly he did, Ion Margate.
A deputy chief of mine walked by and made a gesture. You know, just hang tough. Be back in a minute. He came back with tears in his eyes. I said, he's dead, isn't he? He said, yeah, they're both dead. I said, all right. And I just sat there. The investigation...
So wait a minute. His partner died or no?
I hit the alarm on the wall. The deputies and bailiffs couldn't get past the 4-digit code. A deputy chief of mine walked by and made a gesture. You know, just hang tough. Be back in a minute. He came back with tears in his eyes. I said, he's dead, isn't he? He said, yeah, they're both dead. I said, all right. And I just sat there. The investigation took hours. Then I saw a doctor
No
about my
cameras
ear.
back then.
I ended up with 50% hearing loss. It was midnight before I got home, and I felt like there was 1,000,000 pounds on me. I slept all that night and all the next day. I thought a lot about my career as a cop. I thought about me and Henry, our years together as partners. Henry and me out on the boat together only a week ago. The grand jury investigation lasted a month. I had to be at home. I wasn't myself. I wanted to go back to work. My wife didn't want me to. It wasn't a pleasant month.
How to talk about it?
It's here to talk about.
How can you say that? He was your best friend.
Yeah. He saved my life. But when he was in trouble, I couldn't save him.
It wasn't your fault, it was his.
What do you know about it?
Only what you told me. But I know you. You did all you could.
Look. Kids, you want to watch TV for a while? Mommy and Daddy have something they need to talk about.
Sometimes mommies and daddies talk loudly. But you've got 4 kids. What are they gonna do if I tell them some night that Someone blew a hole in your head.
I get back to the job, I'm just gonna be fine.
I don't know. I think they need to open up another investigation onto this.
I went back to work. My second night, some guy high on PCP took off all his clothes in a 7-Eleven, robbed it, and ran out of the store shooting. I drew down on him, but I was thinking, it's too soon. It's too damn soon. I can't shoot. I questioned myself about the hesitation, and I knew. I wasn't the same cop anymore. What happened with Henry changed me.
We'll be right back with ESU officer Mike Stapleton and the jumper who tried to take somebody with him.
Was the bad guy wearing a Ukrainian? Are you kidding me or what? I don't know who you're talking about, but yeah. So that's the story of Rocky Bridges, my high school teacher. Fuck. All right, so I mean, I guess we'll watch some more of this interview.
Crime, we are their bosses,
the Guido had.
and they need to understand this.
So did you commit a crime when you entered the building?
Nope.
Okay. So you had no legal obligation
to show my ID.
Okay. And so what happened when you entered the building?
Well, I saw as soon as I saw the sign that says ID is required, I instantly took pictures of these signs because I know that's proof that it's a violation of the Fourth Amendment. So
what if his partner was about to snitch on him? Is that possible? What if his partner was like going undercover to investigate him or some shit? Is that possible? It's not just in the movies where that happens, right? It's real life. Or am I crazy? I know I have an imagination that runs wild, but I'm just saying. You know what I mean? We seen the television show of it, but do they make shit up for television? Hell yeah. Yeah. They're celebrating. It's a ritual. That's enough
as soon as
conspiracy
you walk
theory
into
for
the
the
building,
day.
there's the
Back to
security
Guido.
desk right there when you
Vinny
first
the
walk
Guido.
in, right? So I don't know if anybody's ever been to the Huntington Town Hall, but their parking lot's actually in the back of the building.
I haven't been to that town hall personally, but I'm sure people have.
Because it's in the village of Huntington, the front doors are actually facing the road and the sidewalk.
Okay.
So the parking
like
lot
on Main Street?
Yeah.
Okay.
It's yeah. So you park into the back of the parking lot, and that's where you walk into the town hall. So I go to the security desk and I said, "Look, I'm gonna go to the town clerk's office." He's like, "Well, you got to show ID." I said, "No, I don't."
Did he point to one of the signs that said
Oh
be
yeah.
quiet?
Oh yeah. He's like, "Oh, you can't enter the building unless you show ID." I said, "Hold on a second." So I call the police. Just so I have it on record that I called first, right?
Right.
I said, "Hey, I said," and I called the non-emergency number, folks, because it was a non-emergency, right?
Right.
A lot of people, they dial 911 even if it's not an emergency.
Yeah, you're not supposed to do
You're not
that.
supposed to do that. People do it all the time, though, and they never get charged for it anyway.
Yeah.
To be honest. So I dialed the non-emergency number and I said, "Hey, I said, you might want to send some officers here at the Huntington Town Hall." I said, because my rights are being violated and about to get violated more. And you're going to need to send some officers down here. Oh, they're like, "Oh, well, it's not really an emergency. I mean, we'll send officers down there, but they'll get there when they get there." I said, "It may turn into an emergency."
Well, what made you think at this point that this might become an emergency? Like, did you just get a vibe from this security guard that he was going to become violent or something like
The
that?
tyranny was all over his face.
Your spidey senses for tyranny were going off?
Yes.
Okay.
It was like ding, 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 tyranny, tyranny, ding, 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 you know. Yeah, my Guido senses kicked in there. So
Why
you
the
know,
fuck did he call the police? I mean, to be fair, the guy did fucking was pushing up against him with the sign, right? The guy was hitting him with the sign and then fucking claimed victim after that. When the guy was claiming victim that this guy hit him with the sign, I mean, sometimes you want to beat them to the punch by you calling the cops. I don't know. Me personally, I don't call the cops on motherfuckers. But I mean, maybe he felt like it was important to beat him to the punch because the guy was claiming victim at that point. So I mean, I can kind of see, why he would do that. I was thinking the same thing as you, Roy. Why the fuck would he call the police? Because there has been an auditor back in the day who got caught calling the cops on himself, but there was no violent situation going on there when that guy got caught doing that to himself. Recently, somebody accused me of doing that, saying that it was me that called the cops on myself, but that was untrue. That never happened. So it's crazy, huh? I don't do that shit. I don't play those games, man. Come on.
It's not often that a Guido calls the police.
Yeah, I know.
So
Yeah.
No shit.
But listen,
No shit.
and I don't like
Upsetty
calling the
spaghetti.
police on anybody, but this is the government we're talking about.
yeah,
So I know how they.
you know how they are, especially towards Italians historically.
And,
So
and I know how they operate, so that's why I beat them to the punch.
Bam. What's crazy, I haven't even seen this interview, and he just fucking reiterated what I just said. Shout out to Vinny, he knows. And I kinda knew as I was watching, you know what I'm saying? And he fucking just bam, laid it out just like I fucking said, right? Sometimes when I watch the UFC, I be fucking calling out shit before Joe Rogan, and I'm like, damn, I would have been good at this fucking job. Cause I be seeing shit fucking right away, call it.
right.
I knew the cops weren't going to do shit about it. Let's be honest.
Yeah, but at least you have it on record.
Have it on record, exactly.
And you knew there was a chance this was going to end up in court, so you wanted to have your ducks in a
Yeah.
row.
I know exactly how it was going to turn out, and it happened.
Almost like Nostradamus.
Yep, I knew exactly how it was going to turn out, and it turned out exactly the way I thought.
Okay. So what happened from this point? So you called the police, then you go back to the death.
Yeah, I called the police. I said, they're like, oh, well, it's not an emergency, but we're going to send people down. We're going to send officers down there, but it's going to be a while. So, listen, it may be an emergency, but you want to take your time, go ahead. All right. End of the call, right? I go to the counter. I said, look, man, I said, we only got like 20 minutes left, and I got somewhere to be. So I'm going to the town clerk's office. He's like, no, you're not entering. I said, no, you're not listening to me. I'm not asking you. I'm telling you I'm going to the town clerk's office. So I walk right past him and go to the town clerk's office, right? I go completely ignored him, right? So
now, did he get pissed right when you walked past him? Did he like stand up right away? Was he yelling something at you?
I didn't even look behind me. I just walked right past him.
Was he yelling after you to stop? Or
yeah, of course he did. So of course I didn't listen. I'm not going to listen to his unlawful direct. I don't even listen to the police. You think I'm going to listen to him?
Okay.
He's a rent-a-cop. So anyway, so I wasn't going to listen to his unlawful demand. So I went to the town clerk's office, and then he follows me, and he tells everybody in the town clerk's office, don't help this gentleman because he didn't identify. So I'm like, so let me get this straight. He violated my Fourth Amendment right, and now he's trying to violate my 14th Amendment right. You can't deny public services to the public in a public building unless the person commits a crime first.
And it's not a crime for you to not identify yourself.
That's right. I never committed a crime. I mean, their policy doesn't supersede law. Law supersedes policy.
Right.
Federal law supersedes state law. State law supersedes city law. And city law supersedes town ordinances.
Right.
So that's how it goes from top down, folks. So, number one, federal law, which would be civil rights, is federal law. And they can't make laws that go against our civil rights, but they do all the time. And the only way it gets beat is when you challenge it. But anyway, getting back to the story. So
he follows you upstairs. He's telling everybody, don't help this guy.
It's all on the first.
Okay.
Yeah, it's all.
So he follows you to the town clerk's office and goes, don't help this guy. He didn't identify.
Yep. So at that point, I was like, okay, well, he violated my 4th and my 14th Amendments. Now I'm whipping out my camera and I'm going to record my injustice. Now they're trying to violate my First Amendment right.
Because they're telling you can't record in a public building.
In a public space. It doesn't get more public than the town clerk's office.
And they're telling you you're not allowed to record there.
Yep. So the head of security finally comes down, the public safety director, Joe Srigliano. He comes down and he goes, you can't record here. This is a private area. I go, no, this is public. On the other side of that counter is...
Joe Cool. I'm a little worried about that dude. Or I'm a little worried about dude. He has all the facts right, but he seems to still believe the system works. You guys want to see something? It's in the kitchen. I have a little update regarding my incident with that cop, the school cop that falsely arrested me. I just got the letter in the mail yesterday that my complaint has been sustained. So I don't know if he's been fired or is on suspension or what the deal is. I don't know if he plans to go back as a cop. But I just got the letter in the mail that it was sustained. So, and I think now I can request the body cam footage, right? Either way, my lawyer's gonna get it because we're gonna be filing a lawsuit and stuff. But yeah, pretty good, right? Heck yeah, guys. I mean, that's some pretty good news. But yeah, Joe, cool. I mean, does the system work? Not always. Can it work? Possibly, I guess, if you push for justice, will we ever get it? I mean, I don't know. So even if you get justice, right? Like if a family gets a lawsuit, it still comes from the taxpayers, right? So the family may win some money, but everybody loses. The only one that doesn't lose is government, right? Is J-Town Press in here? No. J-Town Press is not in here. Neither is AFA. But they did a video on Vinny the Guido, and I'm doing a follow-up on it. He sent me, you got your own body cam? I have my own recordings, but I want the body cam because there was things that was said when my phone was turned off by the cop. So I would love to see the things that I said to him when he opened the door. Plus, I would like to see the entire thing from his point of view, right? That way you guys can see me on camera. Letting that fool have it. Why are you shaking? Are you on drugs? Then he got mad and arrested me. He was shaking, man. Lip was all sweating and he was all like, you just see him all mad and shit. Like, he was all shit. Yeah, you always have to at least try to get justice. Yeah, very true, man. But even if you get justice, what some would perceive justice in lawsuits, is it really justice though? Like, the system works for government. That is a fact. Joe Cool is not wrong there at all. The system works for government. That's the bottom line.
Employees only, and authorized personnel only. But where I'm standing is public, and I can record anything I could see.
Right.
So he's like, oh, I forget what he said. He mumbled something where he's like, oh, I don't want to stop you, blah, blah, blah. I'm like, and he picks up this big, did you ever walk into a public building? It is these big metal signs with an arrow pointing in a certain direction.
Right.
Same thing in courthouses. They have them all the time, like the big metal thing with the big arrow pointing in different directions.
Yeah, tell you which way to go.
Exactly. So he picks this big metal sign up and he's trying to block me from recording.
Right.
So that is what you call prior restraint.
Mm-hmm.
Now, before I continue, let me explain what prior restraint is, folks. So in California, they have a California law called the Tom Bain Act. And it's basically, the Tom Bain Act is government officials and public officials, they can't stop you from doing your constitutional right.
He's right. And I mean, I don't know if we need the explanation on that, which is cool that he's explaining to him. You know? It's cool that he fucking knows that. It's especially from being from Long Island, conducting a Long Island audit in Long Island. It's cool that he understands that because the Thomas Bain Act is almost pretty much the same thing as prior restraint, and he's explaining Thomas Bain Act and prior restraint, which I'm guessing he'll explain.
So what
that
was
as
the
well.
outcome with you recording those guys? Like what?
No, nothing. I was like,
Well, his friends said, "Yo, you want him
the
to-"
cops stood up for me and said he's allowed to
know.
record this. And then the other friend said, yo, he's right. He should record just in case if they assault him or plant evidence. And then the guys that were talking tough with me, they came over and apologized after. They go, yo, we thought you were just doing something for like Instagram or something. Actually, I don't even know Instagram was big back, but they basically said, we thought you were doing something for clout and we didn't realize you were doing something good. So, my bad, whatever. They all apologized because they were like pushing and shoving me at first. But going back to your story, so that they obstructed, what was it called? Prior obstruction.
Going back to that, it's called prior restraint. So him blocking
At that
me.
point, did you start throwing punches or what happened?
No. So he's blocking me from recording with this heavy metal sign, right?
Right.
And the bottom of the sign is very heavy.
Right.
And as he's trying to block me, it's swinging back and forth, and it keeps hitting me in my shin. He's basically assaulting me.
Right.
Whether he's aware of it or not, he's basically assaulting me with the sign because it's connecting with my legs. So finally, as he's doing prior restraint, right?
And this is the public relations director, or what?
He's the public safety director, the head of.
And what public safety?
I want to see. I want to hear what happened with the case.
That's how ignorant she was. And she actually had the audacity in cross-examination to ask me if I asked for permission to record in the town clerk's office. Do you know what my answer was to that?
What's up, Mule?
That you don't need to ask for permission.
No, I answered the question with a question. I said, well, did Rosa Parks ask for permission to sit at the front of the bus? And everybody went, I was like, yeah, she didn't ask for permission, and that was her civil right. And me recording in the town clerk's office is my civil right, and I didn't have to ask for permission either. And she went, frantically looking for like the next thing to say. She literally stepped in shit with that one. And it's true. It's actually true. And I guess it was a touchy subject to bring up Rosa Parks, but that was an example. She didn't have to ask for permission to sit at the front of the bus because that was her right, folks. And it was my right to record whether people liked it or not. I had a right to record in that town clerk's office.
You damn right you did.
And I didn't have to ask for permission. Because if you watch the video, original video, there was a lady in the office saying, oh, I don't want you to record my child and blah, blah, blah. I said, this is public, man. Get over it.
Right.
You're in public. You know, not to mention the fact there was cameras in the town clerk's office recording it anyway, which I out on violating my inmates' rights. They didn't like that shit.
So they're just throwing beatings?
Yep. And then I did a complaint, which was frowned upon. They were basically trying to threaten me without threatening me, but I knew what they meant. But
shout out to Vinny the Guido for sure, guys. I like this dude. He has 773 subs. Can we get him to probably can't get him to 1,000 subs here, but can we get his subs up really quick? Can we at least get him to 800 subs really quick? Moderators, mount up. Let's put his link in the chat. Let's all go subscribe to him really quick. Make sure we're all subbed to Vinny the Guido before I end this live stream. Show him some support, you guys. Other channels, if you're out there, if you can, grab Vinny's videos or channel and put it in your community post. Let's help him get a story up. He has to do this lawsuit pro se because the lawyers that he had are not helping him. That sucks. That really sucks because I've dealt with that as well. And I'm just lucky I've made friends along the way with the Pop Brothers at Law. because we're friends, they decided to take my case. But I talked to about 7, 8, 9 lawyers. None of them wanted to take my case. So half of them said it was my fault. The other half said they don't sue cops. And the ones that said it was my fault, I had an argument with them on purpose. Told them they suck. They're idiots. Cowards. But I wish I could have recorded those calls and posted them. You guys would have loved it. But anyways, thank you guys for tuning in. Go check out Vinny the Guido. Let him know I sent you guys. I'll put the links in the description and the pinned comment. Peace out.